What up, yo? What's good? Now, just in case, because, I put some video up of, you know, just some abs and shit, and they want to flag it because I might have hit a titty nipple or something in the video, but it's alright. I don't know what their fucking problem is, but anyway, like I said, I'm the Antichrist. Jesus does not exist. Jesus is not black. If he was anything, I would say he'd be an Egyptian, but I don't care because he's not real. He's biblical, and remember, conspiracy theories are ways to throw you off. This year is Year of the Woman, and they try to trick you by saying that it's a Me Too movement and feminist movement. They're just trying to throw you off with a pattern that women are God and men are the other half. We're not number two, but we're not the it all and be all like we think we are. And a male wrote the Bible and tried to change it around so that people would believe that a man is God, and how in the Bible they can be 600, 700 years old, and all you have to do is subtract a zero. If after 2,000 years Jesus is gonna come back and we're gonna have a war between God and the devil and so forth, then what 2,000 years? Is it 2,000 from my great-great-grandmother, or is it 2,000 years from the day I die? I want to believe in reincarnation, but it's very hard to. But I figured out through mathematics and every other which way around it that there are 23 words that are the key to life. Some of those words are the Illuminati and things like that. The Illuminati are, well, you might say dark people or black people, because they're the light bearers. Who holds in the light? Darkness does. Black is the color, darkness is the absence of light. When you have a vampiric spirit, that is because you do not let emotions run your life. Some things that people do when they would sacrifice the greater good for one person is only because of the human emotions and being trapped to feelings. Because if it's something bigger at plan, you gotta realize, can you risk one person for 1 million people or save 1 million people at the risk of one person? Are you willing to know that you might have to eradicate your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your kids, your uncles, your aunts, anybody like that, for the greater good of what you're doing? And most people in my area, or people of the streets, or hood niggas, or gangster niggas, would say, no, but remember, they ride for the gang, they ride for a set that they don't control. They will kill over places that they don't own. People get mad and get angry when you should just think about ways to use that anger as a fuel. I read a post one day that said, America marches for freedom, and in Africa they die for freedom. Are you willing to die and never come back for just a person down your street, or someone that you thought was your homeboy, your ride or die day one nigga, until either the police stitch on them or bitches involved? Because remember, my theory is this, and I'm gonna tell you my truth. I'm gonna stop calling it theory. It's gonna be my truth. My truth is this. The 7-day theory does make sense because it's 7 days by your calendar. If a guinea pig lives to 5 years and it dies completely, that means it's not 5 of our years. I would say about 20, because we go on a system of 100 on the scale. So 100 will be a full life. How can a sea turtle, or one of them, the little aqua turtles, they live to be 250 some odd years? And we barely can get to 35 and 40. And now you gotta understand, I do not believe in taking someone's sexual parts, whether male or female, but mostly it's geared towards females, but whether taking advantage of them. But I also don't believe it just because they're 17 or under the age of 17 that they can't make their own conscious, consensual decision to have sex or not and deal with the repercussions and things that come along. Just like you can't say just because a person is over the age of 21 that they should really be in charge of kids or taking on a family. Now, my thing was this. Okay, I got this court case about my baby mother and how, because she cheated and with one of my best friends. That's why I don't believe when people be like, yo, I knew him since high school. Yeah, so what? That don't mean people can't change. That don't mean miraculous things can't happen in their life that make them change. Just because you know them 10 years ago. Remember, if you know someone as a child, you got to learn them as a child. But if you know them as an adult, you got to learn them differently. Every step is another step. You got to be prepared for the unknown. You got to be prepared to be not prepared. You got to be prepared for what's going around the corner. You got to know how to do bad things in a good way and good things in a better way. You gotta, you don't have to walk in my shoes, but you gotta live on the street. You gotta understand that are you willing to risk your life for someone who will risk their life for something even less than yours? I believe I am the Antichrist. I believe that there is more than one Antichrist. I believe that numbers will prove that there is a God, but not in the form that we believe. It is not a man. It is not a vagina. But if you want to make it a human and put it in human form, it would be a woman. And why the hell is this feminist movement really moving? Because it's starting a religion involving women, feminine, and it's the feminist movement, and not just because of a female. It's the bisexual niggas, or the ones we like to call flexible, that hang around a lot of girls, got a lot of girls as friends, but not a lot of girlfriends. Got all those regular attributes about themselves as males that would make them very advantageous to any local female, or ratchet bitch, or thought, as we would like to call it. But now, like I'm saying, let me move on. I do understand that only the way that we can preserve shit is to understand to invest in ourselves, so our money will make money for ourselves. Invest in things that'll last the test of time. Paper doesn't last the test of time because it can burn. A coin can last the test of time because you can put coins in the water and they can stay in there for years and you can still use them. Now, this Bitcoin and this cryptocurrency, is this a way to move towards binary code? Is this a way to figure out that our country does not have a deficit? Is it a way to figure out that 52 states break down to 13 colonies and it's only 4 directions, which is north, south, east, and west? And if you divide 13 by 52, which were the 13 original colonies, you get 4, which comes out to the direction of north, west, east, and south. Understand that if we would take it and say that, look, the president is a puppet, which meaning that he has people writing his speeches, just like they manage Drizzy, for people might be writing his records or sending him reference tracks. You have to understand that basically it's red, blue, green. The color of money is green. Gold can't do anything when they took its value down. Diamonds don't do anything when the blood on the diamonds is more expensive than the diamonds. So you must change everything to binary code 111100110011. All of that seems like one language, but it's monotone in a certain level. Words are the key to everything. They would say that 0 means 0, so you can have a multitude of infinite zeros. Why? Everything has a number, so I decided to say that what is a circle? A circle is 360 64 degrees. So 303 plus 6 comes to 9. So 0 is actually 9. 9. So the number of completion is 9, which is the beginning and the end, which is full circle. That's why 0 is full circle. Okay? Alright, the important numbers is 4 is the number of balance. You have 4 legs on a table, that table is going to stand strong. If you have a bigger object with more mass, you need more legs, meaning more foundation, meaning more pillars or podiums to stand upon. Okay, let me explain my other theory. Here we go. The powers that be are the energies that go around in a circle. We are all energies. We have a vibration. A vibration is music. If you look into the biblical stories, as we like to call the Bible, the bearer of music was the devil. The devil, Pan, Baphomet, and the 666. Turn it upside down means completion. 6 is the balance of 2, 3 times. 2 is the devil horns. But you always see that 2 is the devil is wrong. No, we are flesh and we are of the flesh. Everything is real, but you don't know how you perceive it. Is the earth flat? Well, yeah, if you don't have nothing to keep you rolling, you're going to think it's flat. You think what you want to. Your perception is the only one that matters.